XPTO.
I'd like to call the January XPTO meeting to order by firing this flaming arrow into that box of fireworks without igniting a single one. High five.
Gnarly.
Any old business, Clint?
Arm wrestle me for it?
In your face?
Next time. Okay, old business. We have successfully introduced 75 minutes of consecutive CrossFit-style ropes training into all of the kindergarten classes. First grade tractor try pushing this month. High five!
Oh, kick ass.
Yeah.
Down low. Hester, new business?
The ice-covered longboard half-pipe on the third grade is coming along right. Pretty soon, those 8th grade-year-olds, they won't even, know what's happening. They will just be catching some righteous air up top.
F yeah! Woo! Anything else?
I'd like to have a book drive.
Books?
What the F are books?
They're like instruction manuals for your fitness equipment.
Cool!
Only longer.
Boom! Eric! Burn him.
Or we could try a supplements drive.
High five.
Hello! Welcome to Far Out Fiesta episode 54, Spoken Like a True Bookie Lookalike, also season 4 episode 2, if you're counting on IMDb. I'm your host, Richard Houghton.
4, 2. Oh, wait,
That's 6.
4, 2. Okay.
Give it up for our amazing cast, Kristin Keith.
Oh.
Yay!
Robb Hudspeth.
I just learned to count today.
And our special guest star, JuliAnna Briscoe.
Yeah! Thank you, JuliAnna.
Far out. Let's Fiesta.
Brazy Swapsy.
Good morning and welcome to the best brain doctor surgeon in the world. Here is a folder with some important information about the young boy whose life you are about to save.
Thank you, Nurse Jilly. And I like to think of myself as nothing but the brain replacement conduit who doesn't look very much like a rampaging lizard at all.
Well, you're very definitely the only doctor in the world who could successfully complete this surgery. And if you do not look like that much of a rampaging lizard, then...
If you need to reach me tomorrow morning, I'll be at the Best Northern Hotel near the hospitals.
Oh, my sister works there. Welcome to the Hotel Best Northern Hotel.
Thank you. I have the brain I'm going to transplant in my backpack. It's standard operating procedure. You look just like my nurse.
Yes, I'm prettier.
May I use this pen on a retractable cord to sign in?
Wait a minute. Are you a rampaging lizard in a hoodie? I'm calling 911.
Not only did you speciesly profile me, you didn't let me answer, and I'm only carrying the hoodie. Later, at Officer Blenderson's apartment.
First of all, I love you more than all of my beauty pageant sashes put together.
Ditto.
Oh, that's so romantic. Second, I'm so glad our son with the brain disease is getting that new brain he's been needing. He's getting that new brain he's been needing. Mm-hmm.
Ditto on that, too.
Saying ditto is so damn sexy. You're getting a 911 text.
Oh, thank you for noticing. I forgot the PD was texting now. Be right there. I hope I don't overreact when I get there.
Yes, me too.
At the hotel.
Hold it right there, rampaging lizard with a hoodie.
But I'm a world-class brains replacementologist who happens to look a little like a rampaging reptile.
He's about to breathe fire, and did you see the hoodie?
Hold it right there, lizard boy.
And what did you think you... Oh, no! You shot me in the brain. While I may survive, I'll never perform another brain swap, see?
Probably the hoodie.
Why did I profile him?
Back at the Corringtons' apartment.
So our son is not getting a new brain
That's right.
because of profiling?
That's right. And because I shot his brain.
Did I mention that I'm a former beauty queen in the last scene?
It was implied.
Well, I'm leaving you.
Yeah, I figured. That leaves me no option but to jump out the window. Ah!
Oh, he landed right on his brain.
Public
Service
service.
announcement.
Okay, it's a real problem, people. Do we need to get another thing to shun people for?
I like shunning.
Hey, I'm warning you right now. Something horrible is about to happen. Something so horrible that you'll want to punch your own taint with brass knuckles.
Ew! That really hurt. Where did the brass knuckles come from?
But you need to be tolerant.
Oh, it's like the Beatles said, man, all you need is love.
Actually, what the Beatles said was...
Hey, hold on there, Gerald. What good is it going to do to correct her? She doesn't mean anything by it.
You're right. It's what the Beatles would want to.
Very good, Gerald. I know it happens all the time, but it's not malicious.
It's like in Hotel California. You can check out anytime you like, but you should never leave.
Again. Ugh, that really hurts.
But is it really hurting anyone?
My taint is effing purple. When I blink, my scrotum flaps.
Tolerance, man.
It's easy for you to say your scrotum is intact.
Okay, watch how I handle it.
Only if I can do it without ever effing blinking.
Hello, Natalie.
Hi.
Watch and learn. I'll even set her up. I sure don't always get what I want.
It's like the Rolling Stones say, you don't always get what you want, you get what's necessary.
While that is not at all what the Rolling Stones said, I respect you.
Oh, my self-esteem is soaring.
So, that was a PSA about people who quote the lyrics wrong, tolerance.
Yes.
We've completely run out of things to do PSAs about, haven't we?
Yes.
All we are is dirt in the wind.
Car Wash Soap Opera.
Hold on, Raven. I have 3 more minutes left on this wash cycle.
I don't think I can, Sky. I think the baby's head is crowning.
And what makes you say that?
I can see it in the side view mirror.
Oh, well, let me sterilize these floor mats with a quick power wash and deliver that baby.
Do you know anything about delivering babies?
I used to play Operation all the time when I was a kid.
The baby is... Oh, babies are coming!
A wrenched ankle and twins?
A hermaphrodite and a hermaphrodite!
2 boys and 2 girls.
Next to the Mazda in the other stall.
Don't forget to wash the engine on low pressure.
Like you forgot your sacred fidelity cows?
Oh, this isn't about washing the engine, is it, Jody?
What do you think, Miles?
I don't think the domesticated porcupine will ever catch on, but that's irrelevant. I asked you to live with Beth and I until you got back on your own 2 feet.
Know that my feet are loners. Miles! I'm leaving, Miles. You'll never see me again.
Wait!
Yes, Miles?
Do you have a few bucks? Using the credit card at a car wash makes me nervous. Whoa, Jody! Put down the hot wax wand.
Back to the previous stall.
So you see, Raven, in my search for you, I found a family.
What are you doing?
Oh, I'm taking off my clothes for some passionate intercourse.
I just had 2 babies!
Well, I know, but I can spray some of that new car scent to cover the smell.
Dear Chupacabra.
Dear Chupacabra, I have a terrible problem on my hands and I desperately need your advice.
Yes, well, I have the blood of goats on my hoof hands. Continue.
Several years ago, after enduring a nightmare marriage for 27 years,
I officiate nightmare weddings. Continue.
I left my husband Joe with the loving support of a dear friend I'll call Sally.
Okay, so far everything sounds groovy. Your question?
Well, I remarried Joe, and I have no place for Sally in my life. How do I break up with her?
Send her to my condo. I will console her, then eat her to console her. We'll see what happens.
Dear Chupacabra, I am 17, almost 18. I'm out of high school and working at an advertising agency. My aunt and someone I knew there got me the job.
Describe your aunt to me.
When I took the job, I thought it would be glamorous.
Would you consider your aunt glamorous?
Now, I would like to go to college and study music, but
So,
my parents...
do you think your mom's hotter or your aunt? Never mind. Send both of them to my condo.
But my parents are so proud of me for having
Done
this
with
job.
you.
But
Dear Chupacabra, my son was married last month. Before the wedding, he asked if I would contribute financially to the reception. I offered to pay for the drinks.
How about you meet me at a bar and pay for my drinks? We'll get lucky.
And he and his fiancée seemed appreciative. The bride's parents are divorced, but they too have each contributed several $1,000s to the reception.
I would like to meet the fiancé and the mother of the bride. They should buy me drinks too.
A few days before the wedding, my son informed me that the total cost
Too
of
long.
the beverages...
Done with you. You're lost. Bye-bye.
But I still wanted to meet you for drinks.
making a big deal out of nothing.
It's 10:30, and you know what that means. It's time for making a big deal out of nothing. I'm your host, Jenna Judy, and yes, this does count as community service. Let's meet our first couple, Diana and John Arthur.
Hi, Jenna Judy. You seem much older on TV.
Hi, Jenna Judy. Damn, your feet are big.
Totally hate them. And Landon and Danielle.
Hi, Jenna Judy. Hey, those are fantastic earrings.
Thanks, Landon. Where's Danielle?
Let me put her on.
Oh, okay, she's a puppet.
That doesn't seem fair.
I'll allow it.
Yeah, I'm sure you will, Big Feet.
As you know, the team that makes the biggest deal out of nothing wins the most points. I'll let the team whose guts I hate go first.
This all seems so arbitrary.
Diana, John Arthur said that he was going to do the dishes, but then he left an ice cream bowl and a spoon in the sink.
Okay, I'll wash it in the morning.
So, not only is that proof that you have no respect for me,
Wait, what?
you could have burned the house down and the whole neighborhood.
Not bad. Landon, where's Danielle?
On my penis. Oh, sorry. You put something that might not have been recycling in the recycling bin. Oh, Landon. It probably was. And I suppose you like those underage workers murdering all of those dolphins because you infected them with Zika.
Very nice. We'll find out who the winner of the first round is. Will you please try to keep that puppet off your penis after these messages?
Does that puppet give you any ideas, John Arthur?
We're in TV. Oh, what the hell? Practical Kung Fu washers. Oh, I just can't believe we scored these amazing window washer jobs, Louis.
Dangling 40 stories up on a board attached to 2 frayed and flimsy cables for bus fare is a dream come true.
Kung Fu, Louis.
Kung Fu, bud.
You know, I sure hope we don't either witness or hear something that puts us in a crazy predicament.
Me too, but what are the odds?
Hey, do I look like a frickin' boogie?
Yeah, very much.
Well, then I'd say the odds are in the universe's favor.
Spoken like a true Bookie lookalike.
Look at those knucklehead window washers out there.
That one painted his feet to look like shoes?
Yeah, and that one who looks like a Bookie stapled his shirt shut.
Oh my god, it's just as plain as God.
They can't have 50 cents between them.
That without a care in the world.
And here we are in our beautiful office.
With all the money in the world.
Hot and cold running sex.
But we're about to be indicted.
And lose everything. Unless...
Wolf eats us?
Okay, and unless a wolf eats us. Or... Never mind. I'm just going to say it. Unless we can find a couple of knuckleheads to take the fall for us.
Oh, man!
She called us men.
We have a proposition for you.
Oh, I hope it involves our wieners.
Maybe, if you play your cards right.
Do you have any eights?
Go fish?
Would you like to trade places with us?
With gender reassignment?
What she means is you come in here and take our jobs.
And we go out there and take yours.
Kung Fu, bud.
Kung Fu, Lewis.
We'll come in first.
There we go.
No, you go.
But not before you hook on these safety harnesses.
Or you fall to your untimely deaths. Oops.
You know, they even look pretty all splattered out.
They really do.
Kung Fu, Lewis.
Kung Fu, bud.
Red Herring
Diner.
May I take your order?
What are your specials?
I speak 14 languages. Oh, specials. The number 4 is only $4.99.
Number 4? Number 4? Number 4?
You know, I couldn't help noticing that chain around your neck. Is that an Ankh?
It's from the Institute.
The Verdana Institute. I thought they discredited the white-haired man.
That's what they wanted you to think.
Why are you staring at her chest, Steve? And what did you write in that sugar package?
Number 4?
I'll have 2 eggs over easy and...
Jan, will you be having the rye toast?
How did you know my name was Gina? Is that a Mont Blanc?
Excuse me, may I sit here?
Hugo.
I know him from somewhere.
I like to winter in Annapolis.
And there was much rejoicing.
It's okay.
I couldn't help noticing the white-haired figure outside, holding an umbrella.
But it's sunny.
Perhaps the
You may have said too much, Gina.
And I suppose we're all ignoring the elephant in the diner.
The unscrupulous Count hasn't been here in ages.
Then why is his picture on the menu?
Next to the Grand Slams.
No, I was talking about the dynamite strapped to Gina's waist.
Have we actually placed our order yet? I haven't eaten since yesterday.
The
Emperor's New Foundation Repair.
Zach, I think we have cracks in our foundation.
Okay, yeah, since when did you become an architect?
Is that really what you think architects do?
Hey, you slept with my best man.
Whoa.
Bitch, we're not horses.
Yeah, who are you, bitch?
I'm the announcer for the Emperor's New Foundation Repair.
Oh, your mom must be real proud.
Is she always this mean?
Yeah, 24 sevs.
Those are cracks in your foundation.
Told you.
Hey, you slept with my best man, too.
What if I could make those cracks in your foundation disappear?
Well, what can you do about the cracks in the foundation of our relationship?
Aren't foundation repairs expensive?
Very.
Don't you have to, jack up our house with, really big tire jacks?
The Emperor's
New Foundation Repairs has come up with a revolutionary new
system.
Well, let's start with that revolution, bitch.
You see that crack over there?
No doy.
Kate, Jason, come on in here.
Oh, wow. Oh, they're naked.
Hi, babe. Make eye contact with me. Close enough.
Is this really what you do for a living?
I'm working my way through nursing school.
Well, I'm fighting the urge to give you a couple of ones.
Why all the fighting?
Hola, sexy.
Damn, man, you're hung like a T-Rex.
Stare at my Johnson or into my eyes. a dealer's choice.
So your foundation repair system is having hot, naked people stand in front of the cracks in your foundation?
Yes.
Right on!
Okay, how long do they stay?
Till your money runs out. We auto-draft it from the bank.
Oh, damn, our foundation looks good.
It sure does, Zach. It sure does.
Passive-aggressive island.
I mean, if it means that much to you.
I mean, we have to do it. The waters are rising. Pretty soon our cabins will be flooded.
Since nobody else wants to move the sandbags.
I didn't say didn't want to move the sandbags.
What, really? Because I could have sworn I heard somebody who looks just like you say that.
Look at those clouds. We have to hurry.
I didn't exactly see you hurrying when you had that third cup of coffee.
Coffee? Oh, thank you very much for inviting me to do that.
Oh, it's such a good thing that I'm carrying not only all of the heavy sandbags, but also all of the ones that are spilling sand all over the place.
Oh, sand all over the beach? How tragic.
And the water's in my cabin. Oh, I guess it was too much trouble to ask everyone to work together.
Oh, didn't want to finish that cup of coffee anyway.
And I guess if you two ladies really wanted to, we could have sex one last time before we all die.
No, I guess I wasn't standing right over here or hearing that.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for all of the standing you do, Connor.
As enticing as your offer is, Trevor.
Ow! The single marshal, crooked game. I beat you in poker, Mustus. You owe me a stallion. Pay up.
Well, that game was crooked, Colonel Grisham.
Oh, well, what are you going to do about it? Kidnap a random Native American to get back at me?
Would that work?
Like a Chinaman, something even more racist.
Or can I say goodbye to my stallion first?
Would your goodbye include bestiality?
Well, a little.
Shove off. As the single marshal irons her chaps, Yona bathes in a creek. A shadowy figure lurks in the bushes.
I see you there.
Do not.
Do too. If you're planning on kidnapping me, you should hurry.
Since when does Mustus take kidnapping advice from a Native American woman?
Since he started referring to himself in the third person. Do you mind if I get dressed first?
No.
Drag. I was kind of hoping you would.
Well, fine. I'll kidnap you naked.
Too late.
Oh.
10 minutes later.
Yona, look how stiff my chaps are. Yona? I assume immediately that she has been kidnapped as a strange method of gambling debt retribution. I'll find you, Yona. I have totally been paying attention to how you track bad guys. Now, let's see. What would Yona do now? Smoke peyote and do a spinning hippie dance.
9 hours later.
They had a 9-hour and 20-minute head start, but there they are.
I never knew you Native Americans had to stop for 10 minutes of every half hour to, quote, account for white stupidity.
Hold it right there, Mustus.
Hold what? Right where?
Don't you play dumb with me, Mustus.
He's not. He is very dumb.
Although I don't really understand it, I know you just kidnapped Yona to get back at Colonel Grisham for cheating in poker and winning your stallion.
Exposition much.
Hey, hold it right there. All of you. This was all part of my master. Damn! Shot in the neck by an arrow.
Yona!
You could have shot me through the neck at any time.
Oh, yeah.
Why didn't you?
Don't know. Spits and giggles.
Not cool, man.
Ow, my neck. You shot an arrow through it.
Yona!
You got any of that peyote left?
And that is how we end episode 54 on a peyote note, spoken like a true Bookie look-alike. I have been your host, Richard Houghton. Please give it up for our amazing cast. Kristin Keith, Robb Hudspeth,
Hello.
special guest star JuliAnna Briscoe, Somebody do anything cool? Anything they want to talk about?
Don't be a jerk on the road. That's all.
Ah, yeah.
I like that one.
Well, what am I going to do on the way home then? Gee, thanks.
I
I don't know.
Ooh.
That was rhetorical.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I got one thing.
What you got, Richard?
I
What
got
you
one
got?
thing. I'm teaching a comedy writing workshop on the 10th of October at Make Your Mark Studio in East Plano. I think there's probably still some room in that class. And then I'm teaching a 6-week series called a comedy sampler plate, where we do a little improv and we learn to write some jokes, and we learn to take jokes and construct them into sketches, and we learn all of it is not only writing based but performance based. That is a 6-week course. That one starts, I think, the Tuesday after the first one. Look it up on Make Your Mark Studios in East Plano. I think that's all I got.
Noise.
Let's see. Well, there's a movie that I did a couple of years ago that's now been released, and it is on Amazon Prime. So if you do have Amazon Prime, you can watch it for free. And it's also on something called Maddie GTV on Roku, and the movie is called Gray Agenda. And that's Grey, Gray, not the Gray, Gray. So that can be very confusing for people. So anyway, if you want to kill a couple hours, that's the best way I can think to do it.
Noise.
What if I want to kill a couple of commies?
Make them watch it.
You can do it too. That's a good, valid use of your time. Yeah.
Thank you.
We're all
Well, there's nothing like
welcome in
good
here.
commie killing humor to really keep the show rolling.
Hey, send them to the gas station. There'll be plenty of opportunities.
Yeah.
Peyote?
Yeah. Hey man, don't you want to share that gasoline with me? There's really no such thing as gasoline ownership, you know. Yes, I'm a commie. Why do you ask? That'll work quite well. I can just see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just approach people in pickup trucks and ask them that. They'll be wonderful about
But
it.
Oh, yes.
I have a pickup truck.
That's exactly what I'm talking about right there.
Oh, by the way, fidget spinners. Just public service announcement right there. 2 fidget spinners.
One of these things is not
not like the other. One of these things is faster than the other.
Hey, I don't
Which
think we're allowed to
one
sing that
wins?
song. I don't think we have the rights to that song.
Oh, crap.
We didn't have the same words,
Aw, shit.
Yeah, we got the lyrics wrong
Okay.
and we probably sang it in a different key.
All right.
with a completely different rhythm.
There you
It's,
go.
it's okay, Richard. You won't get
Richard
sued.
is
One
sued
of
by
these
Sesame
things
Street
is
in
not
the
like
morning.
the
Oh my
other?
gosh, wouldn't that be
See, I
horrible to be
changed the
sued by
note.
Sesame Street?
Yeah.
Amazing.
One lawsuit.
Have Oscar the Grouch get you on cross-examination?
Doing that finger thing.
Yeah. Boy, Big Bird in a suit, ragging your ass. I just love that.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't he just to change tone a bit? Does anybody know of anywhere where we can donate or give our time to Harvey Relief? Off the top of your head?
Boy, I'm not.
Boy, wait to bring the show down there, Richard. I guess that means everybody needs to go out there and look, because apparently it's not common knowledge for everyone. So,
That was the point I was
Especially
trying to make.
see?
Yeah, especially
Richard's a
us.
I
genius.
gave $3 at Kroger yesterday.
Did you?
Pretty good. Good. That's
Thank you.
very good.
I'm giving like my bed to my sister-in-law because their house got flooded. It's got like 4 feet of
that's
water
very
in
nice.
it. So I'm doing that.
We actually offered our home to people from Houston, but
Yeah.
they know us, so they weren't willing to take us up on that offer for
Oh.
whatever reason.
Well, maybe it's the way you made the offer there, Richard. I mean,
Yeah.
putting clothes on while you do it is always beneficial.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I know.
Naked Thursdays is not universally accepted. I'm sorry.
Exactly. It's a DFW thing. The Houstonians don't understand.
No.
Yeah.
Not at all.
They might understand Naked Wednesdays, but just
Yeah, exactly.
Wacky Wednesday.
Oh yeah, Hump Day.
Or so it's been
That's all
called.
I got.
I don't know.
Whoa, we
Okay,
went
I guess
dead there for a second.
I'll just play with the lava lamp until
Yeah.
it's time to go out.
I'm gonna.
It's sexy.
What,
Sexy
it's
lava lamp.
way more interesting to see that without seeing the lava lamp in the background.
show it the way it really is.